Okay. Wise man once say, part of wisdom is admitting when you're wrong. Obviously, we all make plenty of mistakes, some more than others. A mistake that I made, and I way underestimated, and I also didn't state something very specific, was I had the question and answer video from a couple days ago. I didn't state, ask a question that would not take like an hour to answer. You know, like simple question, simple answer. That is entirely my fault. The second thing I didn't anticipate was an avalanche of, some people asked 20 questions, and like half of those 20 questions were questions that would require like an hour answer each. I would have to make literally like 50 videos just to answer that one video, and everybody would get really pissed at me. Also, people would get really pissed at me if I started answering a question that required an hour to answer, like on field theory, and someone's only watching for photography answers. That would piss people off. I don't think that would be the case. I know that would be the case. So I underestimated. What I did do, however, yesterday is that I spent, Jesus Christ, I spent 6 hours on my butt in front of the computer, unless it was, there's just 3 or 4, you could see, well maybe you can't see, there's 600 comments plus, or over 600, and I sit there and I hammered the keyboard on all but a very few of them. Like, there's a couple people that were, sorry, I think it's slightly rude for someone to ask, that's like, ask me a question, and someone asks 20 questions, and half of those literally require any, like a book. When I woke up today, I pounded the keyboard on comments and emails all day long. I don't know if people think that, I don't know what people think my time is. I can assure you, if you hate me or otherwise, I assure you I'm absolutely killing myself on the comments and email. I'm killing myself. Literally. It's murderous. You could even go look at that page, even if you hate me. It's like, oh geez, God, he spent a long time answering these. So it is absolutely my fault for maybe not thinking that video through enough to like, hey, ask a simple question, I don't know why everybody's interested in my tattoos. My body's pretty ugly. I don't know why so many people are interested in my tattoos. I don't really want to point out, ink on my skin. Some of it's metaphysical, a lot of it's spiritual. Some of it are discoveries that I made. I have no idea why so many people are interested in tattoos, but I never point to my body other than to, like, I don't know, make fun of it or something. But that always perplexes me, why people are interested in the tattoos. But I endeavored to answer, some of the questions were really rude, and I anticipated that too. But, I literally spent over 6 hours on that one video alone. I didn't think it'd be so much. I thought there'd be really simple questions. It's like, why do you covered in so many tattoos? It's like, well, that's a pretty good question. It's not sweet. I get a lot of people ask me that question. Maybe it was to deal with all the horrible PTSD and the stress that I've been through, taking care of my wife slowly dying of a brain tumor over a 10-year period of time, and taking care of her since that brain tumor paralyzed her on her left side of her body, and I had to do everything for her, including toilet her and listen to her scream all through the night, because when you get a brain tumor removed, it causes this phantom pain. Look it up, phantom pain, brain tumor. And it would be like living in a jail and an insane asylum and being tortured all at the same time. Yeah. Maybe the tattoos were kind of like a coping mechanism, because you're like always nursing a wound. There's a famous episode, and I've never taken drugs and I don't do alcohol, but there's a famous episode of the TV show House where he's like in so much pain. As a doctor, as a really intelligent doctor, he did something to get out of the pain that he was in by like breaking one of his fingers. And so you could eliminate one pain by causing another pain. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe it's not. I don't know. That's my speculation on it. So if that video is a mistake, because I had a couple of people attack me. It's like, why don't you make the video? It's like, really? I answered basically all the questions on there except for a couple of rude questions, and 3 or 4 people that literally asked like 20 questions, and I would have literally had to, for those, I'd had to write a book to accurately even answer it. There is no simple answers. Like, that question literally requires an hour at the minimum to answer, just about. So I've been out shooting today for 4 hours. When I woke up, I hit the keyboard nonstop. I had a little salad. Yeah, believe it or not, the fat guy had a salad, right? Did laundry. Yeah, went out for shot for 4 hours. Edited a few pictures. Came back home. I went on a live stream. You know, I don't run a popularity contest. I mean, I'm responsible for everything I do. I mean, I need a break sometimes, and I don't really give myself a break. And I keep asking myself, it's like I'm killing why am I killing myself on this? I mean, literally, it's killing me. Sometimes it feels that way. Anyway, I've got the Tamron 2470. Will be here tomorrow. I will be out testing it, so I will at least get out of the house, be testing it for several days, report on it accurately and fairly. So I make mistakes. I will admit when I make a mistake. There is just no denying that at all. And that was partially, maybe to a great part, a mistake of mine. You know, there is no denying that. I live a simple life. You know, I really wished I could like make a window as to how I live. I mean, I think like 60% of you would say, oh, that's pathetic. You know, I lead a really simple life. I mean, I have way too many lenses and way too many cameras, but, you know, none of you have seen me making a video from, like, Iceland or, you know, Tahiti or, you know, I'm not interested in really going to some places, but, I mean, you've not seen me make videos from exotic locations. I live really simply. Then the only thing that really pisses me off, because it's BS, and it is absolutely BS, is that when I say, you know, if you want to drop a donation, I mean, that's pretty obvious. So if I say to someone, hey, if you want to drop a donation, you could always drop a donation. You know how I say it. I have no affiliate links. I have no sponsors. I am not getting paid by anybody to do anything. I asked for a free lens for Takina after I made them a crap load of money, and I didn't want the lens. I've already got 2 of them. I wanted to have a photo contest and give it away. I like giving. Takina basically gave me the middle finger. So I couldn't even get a free lens from Takina, even though I made him a ton of money. Maybe I was talking to the wrong person, but I've talked to a few different people over like 7-month period of time, and then I just gave up, obviously. It's like, hey, I even told the guy, I said, you don't have to do anything. I said it would be really nice. I think that would be, you know, I don't think it's inhospitable of me to ask for that. I said, if you can find that within your advertising budget, that would be great. I could give it away. I'm always talking about your, you know, that wonderful lens, which I've, you know, made you a small fortune on. No, yeah, okay, that's fine, whatever. So, phew. Fujifilm sent me some hats and some other little trinkets, you know, no gear, no gear. T-shirt, few hats. Fujifilm's been nice. They helped me find that GFX lens. I mean, I couldn't find one anywhere. I kind of put them out, and to find that lens, they found it for me. So I make mistakes. That video was not a mistake because, I mean, I pounded the keyboard. I answered basically all the questions on that. But, I mean, I would literally have to make 30 videos to go through each one of those. I didn't anticipate that. I should have. So that is entirely my mistake. There's just no denying it. You know. The people that are the most critical, I would love to tell them, I meet them face to face. You know, it's like, oh, they're critical of everything I do. You know, I could have videos about petting fuzzy bunny rabbits and they'd have a pissy fit. Some people just have a pissy fit over it. And I would like to tell them, it's like, you know, why don't you make 4,000 videos, and then I will just like watch every one of them and comment as I go along. I just like to see you make 4,000 videos. I would love to see them do that. There's people that talk, and there are people that do. Talk, blah, 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 blah. You know, I say to them, you know, why don't you spend 5-6 hours a day answering emails and comments? Somebody asks me an email. I'm constantly researching tech support questions. I don't even work for Fuji, for Christ's sakes. Love Fuji cameras? I don't work for them. And when someone asks me a really complicated question, one guy, he sent me a video. I mean, I spent hours with the guy, which is fine. I'm glad I helped him. Hours. Free tech support. You know, my question to those people that are constantly bitching at me is like, you know, why don't you, just one person, like spend hours trying to figure out someone's problem to make them happy? I never tell anybody like that, you know, hey, if I'm going to help you, you need to make a donation. I've never said that to anybody. The person actually that I've helped the most is a chick up in Canada. She's always, oh my God. Oh Lord. There's several people like that, and it's fine. Never given a dollar, not even one. I have spent countless hours with them. Never asked them for anything, nor have they ever offered anything. Countless hours, and it's not like I'm doing a bad job. Like, oh my God, you're so helpful. Thank you so much. Fine. I'm not miffed about that one bit. I would love to see those people bitching at me. Why don't you do that? They wouldn't do it. Like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And my answer to them when they say that is, good, then you shut up. Am I wrong in saying that? Obviously, I'm not wrong. It's like, why don't you do that? And their answer would be, if they're not lying to me, is, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to take up my entire life doing that. I mean, God, that's too much work. And my response to that would be, good. Then you should stop complaining and shut up. Not you, those people, okay? To clear things up. No, I have not had too much caffeine today. It's just a lucid moment. I am like, man, the past few days have been stressful. I mean, I've done a lot of emails and comments. Wow, a lot. God, a lot. I know I'm answering more comments than anybody else is. I know I am. I know it. I know it. So all those people out there complaining, it's like, I would love to see you do what I do. Maybe you should stop complaining so much because you don't know what I do. Do I have to do it? No. Is anybody holding a gun to my head to do it? Nope. My point is, stop complaining. Actually, don't stop complaining. No one's ever going to stop complaining. Because it's the internet. And the internet is all about getting your anger. But I hate you, you're fat, bald, and ugly. Ah! Good. Get your anger out. Give me your anger. Thank you. Good night. Sorry I didn't have any more videos today. But the clock said, and actually I still haven't eaten yet today. It is 12:15. I know I'm fat. You don't believe me. Like, he fat. He lying. No. I'm not lying. I've eaten a small salad today. It's 12:15 at night, and I have still not eaten. You cannot believe me, but look in my eye. Am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm not lying. So I'm going to go fix something now. Bowl of soup, maybe. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.